Oh yes, we're back. We are back for the final time this month in reviewing all the latest rock album. And if you don't know it, it's MPJ. It's the new rock album review show. I'm Nigel, this is Lauren, this is Chris, and this is Trish. And welcome to the show, everybody. Big shout out for our missing compatriots, William and to Simon. And of course, the one final time, congratulations to Simon on the birth of his son, Rupert. Marvellous, love it. Okay. So, we review all the latest albums, and today's offering is Majestica and their album Powertrain. Boop boop. It's not really a powerful boop boop, is it? But there we go. You know. Boop. Anyway, we rate the album out of 4, 5. If it gets more than 4, it gets into our Hall of Fame. Let's, without further ado, crack in to our reviews. And there's no two ways about it. If I had to encapsulate somebody as a powertrain that will just keep on ploughing through, that of course is our mighty god of rock. I've insulted him most of the month. It's Chris.
Yeah, it's a nice change. So Majestica and Powertrain. In case you haven't guessed, it's a power metal album. And it's got a huge amount of power behind it as well. There are, nice, fast drums, athletic guitars, and all that sort of stuff. And that's the thing for me. Ordinarily, this would be my cup of tea. But if anything, this month right now, it's just a little bit fast. It's very fast all the way through. It starts with an express train, and it keeps going, and keeps going. And it's very good. It feels frantic, and you've got everything that you would expect in a power metal album in here, a lot. And so I think it was just, with where we are in the month and everything else that was going on, all the other albums, it's just kind of, I can't keep up with this, it's too much all at once. A Story in the Night is a brilliant song on an otherwise packed album. And I think it's just one of those, the score that I've given it this month doesn't reflect the album, it reflects my enjoyment of the album with where I am with me right now. And it's just, I think, a combination of it being so fast and so frenetic. Brilliantly done. But right now, for me, I've given it a score based on where I am listening to it. It deserves more, frankly, but the score I've given it is the score I've given it, and we're going to go with that.
One feels that maybe Chris is beating himself up a little bit, and his conscience is like, it sounds like he's got too little kind of going, you should have given it more, you should have not. And yeah, maybe, mate, if you need a bit of therapy, you know where I am. Come and check.
Bless you.
So, well, always fast and furious and goes like a train, apparently. It's Trish! You're on mute before you technical problems kick in.
It's a good job I was on mute with that intro.
No! That's the point, Trish. We get likes and subscribes. We get likes and subscribes. Now start again. Now go. No, continue. Go.
Right. The mighty Majestica, who are supporting Battle Beast on their European tour this year. What a concert that will be. Battle Beast, Majestica and Dominion all together. What a lineup. I'm sure Majestica will be playing some tracks from their latest offering, Powertrain, on this tour. Fans will be in for a treat for sure. Powertrain is power metal at its best. Majestica are no strangers and know what they're doing in this genre of rock. They write albums that deliver and please fans old and new. This album is no exception, with tracks like Battle Cry proving just this point, especially when the lead hits the high notes. Megatree takes a different direction from them. Gone are the relentless pounding power metal drums, and it takes a more rockier approach, which I love. This Powertrain takes you on one hell of a power metal journey.
Ooh. Lauren, were you on board? Were you on board the train of Majestica? Were you happy to be on board that train, powering your way through power metal?
Took the train because no other routes were available, and that was the most reasonable way I could do it. I did enjoy parts of the album. Don't get me wrong. It hit a bit of a nostalgic vibe for me because, whilst being a new album, a lot of the music was very similar to a lot of the soundtracks of the video games I would play when I was younger, and when I was just getting into like video gaming in general and that sort of thing. So like one of my notes is like, sounds like every anime based massive multiplayer online game I ever played. And I enjoyed that element of it. It was good, but in amongst the mixture of everything else and all the other power metal that I've listened to before, it was very much, if you handed me a box and said inside is some power metal, I would expect to find this album inside it. It wasn't massively out there different, here's a new flavour to it. It's, here's what this is, here's what we're going to give you, and it does that. I think I'm just probably still on my journey to learning to adore it a bit. But yeah, overall, it was okay. I enjoyed it. It ticked a few boxes, but maybe not as many as I would have liked.
When the very first note of a power album is that high pitch, and you go like, oh, really? If I had a penny every time that type of that note had been sung over the years, I would be a really, really rich man. So immediately, it just put me off. Immediately, I'm going, well, it's like, I agree with Lauren. For me, it's going to be a generic power metal album with, I'm going to hit the high notes, and you know, it's got a place in the time, but the very first note on the very first song, or the very first, it's just like, for me, it was just like, here we go, and did it change my opinion to the album? You know, yes, it was very fast, frenetic, and didn't I get a patch onto Dragon Force, which obviously excel in that sort of market, and that sort of genre. It was okay. Battle Hymn definitely dragged it across the line a little bit for me, for certain, and there was a few other reasonably good tracks on there. But I suppose, like the previous album, Seventh Guild, for me, and I've listened to a lot of power metal, it didn't stand out from the crowd, and I think that it was okay. It was good. It was very well produced. It was very well performed, but it just didn't tick the boxes for me either. And I love my power metal, but you know, when you're going out there, when you look at what we had right from the beginning of the year, which is the standout, which is Brothers of Metal, and you look at that sort of power metal, and it's like, wow. I mean, you know, there's a journey to be had on here as well. And you know, Majestica maybe going after that Dragon Force market, because maybe that's on the wane. I don't know. Borderline thrash metal, but not quite. I again liked it, didn't love it. It's probably the best thing that I can say on that one as well. Will it be enough? Will it get into our Hall of Fame? Will it, or will it not? Will it get 4 or more? Let's find out then. Chris?
I'm going to be a pain and forget what I gave you, so about half a second while I get my notes up.
I can tell you if you want.
No, I've got it. I gave this a 3.
Okay. Trish?
I gave this a 3.5.
You did. And William also give this a 3.5. I matched it with a 3. Simon matched a 3. Lauren surely is going to be coming alongside and matched everybody else with a 3.
Give it a 2.5.
Oh, therefore we should drop Lauren's 2.5. And 16, 3.2 it scored, which is a damn fine score. It didn't quite get onto Hall of Fame, but it's you know, I think overall. I'll finish on the fact that the lowest score William gave right through the month was a 3.5.
Wow.
Which matches Trish. The lowest score Trish gave over the month was a 3.5. Anyway, thank you so much. Do you Majestic fans agree? Do you not agree? Leave your comments below. Hit the like and subscribe button. Do you agree with us? Do you disagree with us? Hey, what the hell? In the meantime, thank you very much. Tune in next month or listen to. We got some wicked interviews, some wicked bands. Check out our channel. Hit the like and subscribe button, and keep on rocking. Goodbye to my wonderful panel. Thank you for this month, to Lauren, to Chris, and to Trish. Goodbye. Keep on rocking, everybody.
Bye.